Shalom, Israel. We are the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge coming to you out of Chicago. I'm Officer of 1,000 Aram here with my brother, Officer 500 Karakar, man. This is the Tuesday night biblical law class. We're about to get into these precepts and everything, man. There's a lot of, man, America, man, is falling apart, B. Real talk. America is falling apart. There's so many things going on. One thing we was listening to this week, the legislation finna pass a law where people that's committing felonies, they finna cut out the what is it, the bond thing. It's like if you could commit a second degree murder, you could do a kidnapping, you could do a home invasion, or you could do violent acts and get out with a no cash bond type of thing. You know what I'm saying? What state you think you're gonna put these streets in, man, doing that type of stuff, man? Seriously. That's another systematic way of putting black people in a position where you can be either murdered or in a situation where they're gonna put you inside their penitentiaries. It's crazy as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that we want to touch on to bring out how it ain't no brotherhood, man. These young men, these young people of today, we good? These young people of today, man, ain't no brotherhood. It's like you can't even halfway speak to a lot of these young brothers today, man. A lot of them, these young brothers, man, they sleep spiritually, man. It's like the walking dead. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, no matter what you deal with or what you face, you can find the answer to it in this Bible, man. This Bible, King James 16, 11. Come on, man. You can find all the answers to our problems in this Bible, man. And this is a black man independence book. You know what I'm saying? And what's sad is these young men today, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like I spoke to a young man today, man. It's like he had like I offended him, man. I hadn't seen him in a long time. And I spoke to him, man, and man, the young brother, man, it's like these young people today, they spiritually sleep, and they don't understand. And that's dangerous because of the fact that could lead to the point where it's just for men, it's a man can't be in his emotions. A man cannot be in his emotions, man. You got to think with logic, man. You can't be in your emotions, man. And like this morning, they scared my man. They scared my rib to fucking death. I'm slacking. They over there where I live at, man. I don't know if they had carjacked or stolen vehicles or what, but it was a terrible crash over there on like 55th and Wells. Then 4 young men jumped out the car. They walking down the street. They running down the street, checking every door handle to every car that's parked on that block. You know what I'm saying? It's this world, man, this society, and that all lead to the Christian churches, that all lead to poor parenting, you know what I'm saying? Single mother homes, single parent homes, where women are raising up these young men and they don't have no discipline, no dads in their lives and things of that nature. Ain't no brotherhood.
Right.
No brotherhood whatsoever. These young men today, man, they're poorly. To be honest with you, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of these murders of these young men, they getting high, and from listening to this rap music, looking at these videos, playing these damn games and stuff, and it's like they go out and they just trying to catch bodies for the sport of it, man. I'm being honest with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot. So if I could, before you jump into your scriptures, what you saying is so heavy because a lot of the young guys that came up under us, it's like it's hard for them to know how to be a man. Like when we was doing the things we was doing, we knew we was doing things wrong.
Yeah.
But we still knew that Pop's at the crib, man. So I can't, you gotta check yourself before you get around Pops. You gotta check yourself before you go in the crib because we had some of the homes still had a presence of a man in there.
Mm-hmm.
With these young boys, it's like this. They trying to find out how to be a man, and they only think the way to be a man is bodies. Well, that's not the way to be. You're gonna find out real quick how wrong that you were thinking that that's the way to learn how to be a man. And,
Yeah.
you know, like with the women, I don't knock all the sisters because I know it's hectic for you and you out here and you're doing this thing on your own. But a lot of these emotions that y'all putting on these young men, this is what's spilling out in the streets right here. Their emotions.
Real talk. Then not to mention the fact that I'm just gonna be honest with you, it wasn't a good thing, but it was a time. It was a time in the streets where even if you didn't have no dad in the house, man, it was guys on the streets where you would be held accountable for your actions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you, whatever the gangs or whatever the case may be, you couldn't just walk around killing kids or shooting up niggas and you couldn't do all that, man. What we're seeing and witnessing is the residue of after they took all them heads and stuff off the streets, man, and now these young boys running rampant, and it's like block against block and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Even though them heads wasn't right either. But the thing is, you had to be held accountable for your actions.
That's right.
You couldn't just do what you want to do, man. But now today, these young men, man, they working off pure emotions. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no spirituality. They don't know nothing about the truth. And I mean, our kids are dying, man. You got babies dying, you got women dying, everybody dying right now. You know what I'm saying? Then there was another thing about this monkeypox stuff, man. Chicago is like, if not number one with it, right there at it. You know what I'm saying? I was reading an article today where it was literally said for all you women out there that got homosexual friends, you better be extremely careful because these guys in Chicago is catching that crap like crazy. I think Chicago. I want to say Chicago is like, if it's not number one, is within the first. It's within the top three of catching the monkeypox. And these people, these doctors and stuff, they don't really have the answer to that stuff, man, or the cure. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of our black sisters, man. They have homosexual friends. You know what I'm saying? They support homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? You a lot of black sisters out there, man. They got homosexual friends. They support that crap. They support abortions,
right,
and all that stuff, man. And all that stuff is wickedness, man. And it's time to wake up and come away from that stuff, man. That crap, man, we dying like crazy today, man. And all of it is because we're bringing the wrath of the Most High down on us, not following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Y'all don't know that, according to the Bible said, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahweh Mashiach, who everybody knows, Jesus Christ, man. And we dying the way we dying, and it's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. Don't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised, man. It's at a point where, like we just said a few seconds ago, now the legislation is for to pass a law where young men that's committing second-degree murder, home invasions, arson, kidnapping, major crimes like that. And they're talking about giving them, like, I think they said I-bonds or.
Yeah, so like if I could, like what's gonna happen is this. Like normally if you get caught second-degree murder, arson, kidnapping,
throwing fire in somebody's house,
right,
arson.
Normally if they catch you, they hold you. If you could come up with the cash, then they'll let you out until your court date come around. That's how you see brothers out. Well, now they're not gonna do it that way. Now when they catch you, they just gonna grab you, book everything, put the paperwork through. Once your I-bond say, okay, you can let them go, then you're gonna be out. So, but you'll still have a case that you got a court date coming up. But I don't know about other cities, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. Like here in Chicago, the jail is packed. The jail is packed. So you holding brothers in there that don't have the money over petty stuff, that some bag of weed or something that you could have been let them out, but they don't have the cash money to do it. So now y'all just saying forget it, and y'all gonna let this type of stuff go on, which really for the oppressor, that's gonna give him free reign to say, well, he tried to steal my car, or he made a move at me. So what we don't understand is this: the judge not looking at the oppressor like he looking at us. So the oppressor going to be more than likely getting away with more of this crap than we are.
Good.
And then we're going to be, it's just going to heighten things amongst us that we're going to really be going at each other's throats.
And that's the whole point. They putting us systematically. They putting us in a position where more black people can end up dead.
Right.
And then if you catch somebody stealing your car or doing something like that, they're gonna put you in their penitentiaries. They just put systematically. They just put us in a situation, man, where we could just young men that's in their emotions is gonna cause even more havoc in black communities.
Right.
Well, which though is highly more dangerous. Like this morning, man, my rib came out the damn crib to get in her car, and these young boys done crashed a few houses down. Now then, all of them done jumped out their cars, and they checking every door handle going down the block, checking the door handles. I guess to jump in another car and peel it and take off, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 54 right quick. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 54.
Come.
When you get it, go there and read.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
So that the man that's tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. That's showing that this generation of today, man, is so emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because that of women are having kids, and then with men that they don't want to be with, and these single parent homes, these women are raising up kids, man. These young men are growing up and coming out in these streets, man, and they emotional, and they don't have no respect or no love for another black man, and they so quick to pull their guns. Or they basically, it doesn't even got past that. It's just they'll do anything, man. These young men of the day, man, you can't even halfway speak to some of these young men, man. They'll look you in your eye. When I growed up, I was taught that if I'm walking past another man and we catch eye to eye, I'm gonna dab my head or I'm what's up, man, or keep going. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge you,
right,
at the most. You know what I'm saying? These young men today, man, it's like they so damn emotional into their emotions, man. You can't say nothing to them. They go straight off into some kind of spiel as if you could tell they got issues. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to a young man. And be honest with I spoke to somebody that I've been knowing since he was first born, man. This boy, I know him. I know his mom before he knowed her. I spoke to him. He had like I offended him, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a spirit on these young men today, man, and it's so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You have to be so careful because it's like, and the scripture said that like you'll be living with your own enemies. You don't know. We're at a point in society today where you living with people in your own homes that would do something to you, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's highly dangerous, man. Go ahead.
So like if I could, what you bringing out is so heavy because two things. Like I do Lyft. So today I'm out west and I hit a block and these cats is killers. I'm already knowing because my guy stayed right down the street. And I'm like, oh, okay, this J block. I get over there and sure enough, they posted and they just soulless. And I'm riding past and I'm looking, it's whatever, but it's like you was just saying, they some on their spirit because I'm looking at all y'all, first of all, been there, done that. And I can just look in your eyes and tell like you just ain't here. You just ain't here, right. And you just looking for any excuse to go ahead and get it off, get it on and popping. So, and number two, what you said about people in the home, and this is what my niece don't understand. And I try to tell, I said, you can't bring no cats here. Yeah. Well, I'm grown. I said, well, you get your own spot.
Right. Yeah.
Because the last cat she brought, sir, he fresh out. And I'm already knowing. I'm like, who is buddy? Right. Oh, no, he gotta go.
Right.
It's too much testosterone in here.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not finna be sleep. I almost shot a dude one night, getting up, going to the bathroom. You can't do it. You got to get your own spot. Yeah. Because like you said, you don't know who amongst you.
Right. Hell no.
You just don't know no more.
And that's nothing but our young sisters, man. It's like I don't get these sisters today, man. They could get a lot of these sisters, man. They'll be with a guy that's just walking on them like they're a doormat. And it's like they'll never get enough. And then they'll bring that stuff around you, and you care about your family, and you it's like your hands tied. Anything I do, she'll turn against you. Or it's just
Right.
man, like the scripture say, man. Let's go ahead and read this though.
Khan.
54.
Khan.
Start from the top.
Khan. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And that's the way it is today, man. These young men are having babies with these young women, and they don't give a damn about the kids. A lot of them, they out here selling drugs and shining and riding on big rims and pretty brand new cars and dressing, walking around with these $100 drawers on, with their pants hanging down, showing them colorful drawers. Don't give a half of them, at least half of them don't give a damn about their kids. I can't say all of them like that, but some don't give a care. But these young women, our young women too, man, y'all got to wake up, sisters. For real. Y'all
Right.
walking around, man, our sisters ain't got no shame. You know what I'm saying? You'll go buy some clothes and put on your clothes. You have your breasts out. You have your tail out. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a damn about how you look, how you dress when you come outside. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that don't go for all the sisters, but a majority of our sisters, you know what I'm saying, they into sleeping with other women, getting high, you know what I'm saying, taking them mollies and kicking it all night, and the next morning they getting up and they can't even get up to send the kids to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our young men, you know what I'm saying, y'all walking around with emotions and acting like little girls. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is come into this school and learn how to be a man and come up at these Christian churches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women are raising young men that's jumping. When they get to a certain age, they carjacking and stuff. I mean, you got 13 to 14-year-old young boys carjacking, man.
Right.
Breaking into people's cars, stealing their cars, or carjacking and everything else, man. Getting high. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for quite some time, too. You know what I'm saying? You got young men, man, 12, 13, 14 years old, you know what I'm saying, running around here getting sent off by these older guys that don't care about nothing, knowing that they can use these young men because they get caught doing crimes and they're going to let them right back out because they're juveniles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no brotherly love, man. Why would you mislead your brother? And that's another thing about the black generation. From generation to generation, all of us guilty of it. Once my generation got to a certain point, we didn't think about the generation behind us. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was quick to teach them how to do something wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But I'm just saying, man, it's just we're at a point where our society, man, is. Come on, man. It's time for us to wake up, man. And all of us should be held accountable for our actions. Because the young men of the day, they need leadership. They need men to tell them how to do it. And you can't look up to Steve Harvey or the athletes or the rappers or none of that stuff, man. Y'all got to y'all got to get y'all kids and bring them into this school. If you're a single parent home and you're raising young men, y'all need to get the phone number and the address to the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Bring your sons into the school so we could teach them how to be young men, man. The Bible said raise up a child in the way he should go. And if you're teaching your child to celebrate these damn holidays, or a lot of parents, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I used to get high with my mom. You know what I'm saying? My mother, I learned how to do crime through my old girl. You know what I'm saying? My mother was that was the kind of person she was, man. She was about them streets, you know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot of things through her friends. You know what I'm saying? All her friends was criminals, bank robbers, breaking in currency chains, getting high, started getting high, smoking weed and stuff, and stealing cars. My first case, I was with one of my mother's best friend's husband. You know what I'm saying? We had a point where it's time for us to wake up, man. We got to stop misleading these young men. Right. We got to stop having kids and not giving a damn about them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's utterly destroying our neighborhoods, man. These young men today, man, are killing each other like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it go all back to Christianity because the fact that these young men that they don't know how to follow, they don't know nothing about the law, statutes, and commandments. The average young man I meet today, they don't give a damn about a church. They don't believe, they'll tell you I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing, they don't have no hope. They don't have nothing to cling to. They don't have nobody, a strong male figure to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get off there, but for real, man, we just at a point, man, where our society and we suffering the way we're suffering because our young men don't have nobody to look up to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And according to the Bible, this black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? We go to Deuteronomy, you know what I'm saying, chapter 28 and verse 54. And it says, so that the men that are tender among you, tender, that's like a girl. It's talking about a man with a man that's dealing with his emotions.
Right.
The young man is tender among you, man. So that the young men are tender among you and very delicate. That's describing the young men that's on the streets today, man. They tender and they delicate, man. Emotional as hell. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous for a man to be in his feelings. Somebody gonna die. Seriously, man, because it's like two guys slap boxing. Usually, when two guys slap boxing, you know that crap can get very serious. One getting the better of the other one, man, and you know what I'm saying. And the next thing you know, the guns are being pulled.
Right.
Then we got these other nations hunting us down. You know what I'm saying? We could go over to Lamentations 4:18 right quick. Over to Lamentations 4:18 right fast, man. Our people are being continually being murdered, man. We had a young man, I think in what was it, Iowa, got shot 50 some times. You know what I'm saying? And these people is all through Chicago. I know Chicago because I live here, but you got these cameras by the parks on certain streets where you could be doing 6 miles over the speed limit and they flashing and you got to pay the city $100, $50. You know what I'm saying? You got these police officers where they pull you over for a traffic stop and you better act like you got some sense.
Right.
Or you might not survive that, man. Not only that, but the fact remained that I was pulled up some stuff, man. These white hate groups. Now they call what's that group? The main group that was over there on the Capitol when they were doing all this stuff. Damn, help me, bro. They
not the Proud Boys.
Not the Proud Boys.
The other one.
Damn it.
What is the I know you're talking about the mega group, but they got a name they've been going by.
Anyway, I bet it's gonna come to us. But Joe Biden, it's pictures of Joe Biden shaking hands with the Grand Poobah of the Ku Klux Klans. I'm just being honest. It's Joe Biden, y'all, Joe, the president, right?
Come on, sir, Joe Biden.
It's pictures of him shaking hands and kicking it with the president. Is the KKK is in your military. The KKK is on your police force.
Come.
The KKK is in your political arena.
Come.
I want to pull up. I want to say that group name so bad. Damn it. Anyway, the fact remain is you got the KKK in your military and well, they got 5 military branches now because they just created the Space Force. You got them in your Navy, your Air Force, your Marines, and your Army, man. You know what I'm saying? You got them on your police force. One young man said he wanted to join, I think, the Army because he wanted to learn how to shoot niggas. He wanted to learn how to shoot straight enough to kill niggas. It's something about that just came out this week.
That was who was that? Salakia. Because I heard that too.
Yeah, it's just getting to a point where these other nations are not hiding the fact how much they just want to kill black people, whether you're a woman or a girl, a man or a boy, man.
Right.
These other races, man, it's about killing black peoples today, man. You know, this man deliberately stated the fact that he wanted to join the military service so he can learn how to shoot better, because he want to kill black people. He want to be able to kill black people. You know what I'm saying? It's the Proud Boys.
Then you got the Patriots in America.
You almost had it for me. The Patriots of America. Then there's one more. Name another one. It's one that they say they the Oath Keepers. The Oath Keepers.
That's right.
The Oath Keepers. The Oath Keepers. They done came up with this country that came up with over 1,000 and some names of people, the Oath Keepers that are in the military, they're on the police force, which police the black and Hispanic communities, and they in the political arena. They judges and things of that nature. They some kind of way they done pulled all these people names that's part of this, the Oath Keepers. And it's part of it. Just basically they the KKK. And that's what it is, man. And it's time for it's time for black people to wake up, man, and stop playing. These damn people got an agenda, man. These people have an agenda, and it's to exterminate as many black men, women, boys, and girls as they possibly can. And that's not the only thing going to change. That is that we can turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
Right.
I'm being honest. I don't care. You can go buy all the bullets and buy all the guns that you want to. Nothing is going to help us. Nothing is going to change anything until we turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
And I'm just being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know how to break it down, man. Lamentations 4:18. Let's read that when you get it.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 18. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
According to the Bible, man, we can't even go in our own streets because these other nations hate and despise us so much. It's that we cannot go. They hunt our steps. Every step that you take, when you get up in the morning and you put on your clothes and you go to work or you drive your car or whatever the case may be, not only do we got these emotional young black men in our communities that's willing to do anything, snatch a life like it don't mean anything, but we also got our oppressors on our backs and on our necks, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, what we're going to have to do, man, we're going to have to come up out of these Christian churches and these mosques and the Jehovah's Witness churches and all that stuff. And we're going to come into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, and we're going to start protecting our sisters, one, and watching each other backs. You got something? Go ahead.
Salaki, sir, if I could. Now, what you're saying is so heavy because, okay, we got the Christian church, the Muslim mosque, Jehovah's Witness temple, these fake Israelite groups. Then you got these Egyptologist people. Now, this is the problem I got with our people. Why are y'all steady pushing the Christian church with this? They want you to, they talking about money. All these groups is talking about money. None of these groups is talking about, look, it's wartime.
Right.
Like, it's time to get your mind right and be ready to defend your people.
Damn right.
They talking about prosperity and, it's economics and we got to get the money. Like, you worrying about getting some money that, look, the American dollar is not going to be worth nothing. Exactly. Y'all not paying attention to what's going on.
Exactly.
The American dollar, it really ain't worth. If you're a person that travel, that's listening to this class right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right. When you go into these other countries and you noticing that how much you used to be able to spend and how far it went, right. It's not going that far now. Exactly. It's not. And then with this lady dying, that they call Queen Elizabeth, With her dying, it's finna even be more economic troubles coming because they finna be struggling for power. Even though it's supposed to get handed down to this, whoever is supposed to be next, it's already issues going on. You can just tell.
Damn right.
If you can see between the lines and read between the lines, it was issues. When she started getting sick, issues started coming to the surface. Yeah. So you think they struggling with their dollar, and their dollar is more, their economics and dollars is more, they holding on to more riches than America is when it comes to the slave trade.
Yeah, even China.
Shit. So what y'all need to do is, like you just saying, so we just need to wake up and just come on up out of this, because you worrying about some money when that money ain't gonna mean nothing in a minute.
That and what's so heavy too is the fact that we could jump over to the fact that how America is America is doing everything they can to emasculate masculinity. You know what I'm saying? All the movies that they putting out there, every damn the 3, 4, 5 movies they got out, major movies, is all about emasculating masculinity, man, and trying to put a woman in power. Like, you know, a strong man is obsolete today, and that, or we, what they call it, toxic masculinity. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this the key to that. Check this out. It's finna get to a point where protection is gonna be more valuable than money. You sisters out there, y'all, all you independent, strong, so-called sisters that got y'all a little money in y'all bank, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all little thing going and everything else. You funky wenches gonna need some protection in a minute. Because as far as our oppressors go, they don't give a damn about that. They don't give a damn about that. Y'all gonna need some real protection soon. And if you're not in this school, if you're not under in the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and you got or you married to a brother that's in the school, you're gonna see real soon learn the hard way.
That's right.
I don't care what you do. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. You could you could go to karate classes. You can go to gun school. You could do all this stuff. You're gonna need a strong man in that. Every black household gonna need a strong black man in there. Right now, not soon, but right now, because that's destroying us as well. You know what I'm saying? The society is attacking black men and trying to emasculate our masculinities with these movies, with the music, the drugs, and everything else, man. And being a homosexual is not an alternative lifestyle. That is an abomination against the Most High, man. Seriously. And for you sisters out there that got a lot of gay friends or homosexual friends, y'all better be very careful, because Chicago, like we just said a little while ago, Chicago, if it's not number 1, is in the top 3 with these monkeypox.
Right.
And y'all like to go out and kick it with these damn sissies and hug and kick it with them and doing all kind of stuff and think that's cool, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going. The Most High is sending all sorts of plagues to this place right now, man.
Right.
The Lord is sick and tired of America. That's what you need to know. The Lord is sick and tired of America, man, and the sins and the atrocities that they're committing against the Most High, with their holidays, with the way that they living, with the things that they decreeing and everything else, man. The Lord is sending plagues to this place. And if you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, trust me, what you need to be doing is coming into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Hanna and learning how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Get with you a man that's serving the Most High in spirit and in truth. These pastors and these churches and things of that nature, they ain't doing nothing but misleading God's flock and pulling them farther and farther away from the Most High, man.
Right.
Let's keep reading.
Come. Verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
And our persecutors that are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. What this society, America, that's their emblem. The eagle, and that is our persecutor, man. That's who got they got their knee on that. They got just like they did George Floyd.
Right.
That was symbolic to what these white people is doing to all of America. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, our oppressors have their knee on our necks right now, man. And the only way we can come from under that is to come back together with brotherhood and serve the Most High in spirit and in truth by following the oracles of the Most High, which means we need to be following these law, statute, commandments. Read.
Come. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
Man, these people lay wait for us. And it ain't nothing to be driving down the expressway and you see them in the cut. A state sheriff or a Chicago police officer, they always laying wait for us and setting trap for us, man, trying to catch us to pull us over to bother you. You know what I'm saying? I have had police officers go in my car and come out of my car and act like they found drugs in my car, man. Some of these police officers are wicked as hell. I have had police officers pick me up and drop me off in the opposition neighborhood. Do you know what could happen when somebody do you like that, man? If a police take a black man and drop him off that was supposed like the gangs and stuff, they know that you're a GD or a vice lord. They take you and drop you off in the Latin King neighborhood or vice versa. Somebody could die in a situation like that. You think they care about that kind of bloodshed, man? That's what I'm telling you. These police and stuff, man, they ain't nothing but a game. And then you say all police ain't bad. Well, then where the good ones at? Because they're not speaking up. They're not doing nothing. Sandra Bland was pulled over for a traffic stop. That woman was taken to a damn jail, and then later on found out hung in that damn cell. Man.
Right.
So you mean to tell me if it's some good police? You mean to tell me? Come on, man, stop it. The young man over there on the south side, what was his name? Got shot down like that 20 or 30 sometime.
Laquan
McDonald, man. It was a lot of police officers out there that night. They got it on video. A police car pulled up. That white boy jumped out that car, shot that boy down, took his mag out, reloaded it, and shot him some more. You can see the smoke coming off the damn pavement while the boy laying on the damn ground, man. Once he hit the ground, he wasn't no threat no more. Then not a police officer out there asking what was he doing or grab him or stop him or anything like that. Come on, man. Man, stop it, man. We got to wake up. We're gonna have to in a minute. It's gonna get to the point where the men in the Isupk, we're gonna have to stop policing ourselves.
Right.
I'm just being honest with you because the system that's up and running right now is not working. It's not working. These young guys are shooting the police. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is, man. I'm being honest with you. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7:7. Ecclesiastes 7:7, man. I know this is the biblical law class, man, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. My spirit is real heavy right now because I know that outside of this school, I'm slowly learning. Outside of this school, I can't trust nobody. I'm just being honest with you. I'm sincerely saying that. I'm not trying to be funny, but I realized that outside of this school, man, I can't trust nobody no more, man. Everybody for themselves, man. It's all about money. It's all about getting over. You know what I'm saying? It's all about it's these young men out here today, man. They'll sleep with your woman. They'll sleep with a married woman. They don't care. All the music is about. All the rap music today, that drill music and everything else, is about killing another young black man. It's about sleeping with somebody's wife or woman.
Right.
Or it's about selling your people drugs. Or it's about your bling bling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these young men today, man, they act like that crap is reality, man. They listening to this music. They're taking these mollies. They smoking this loud and all this stuff. They drinking this lean and stuff, and it's like they just disconnected with reality today, man.
That's right.
I'm being honest with you. Ecclesiastes 7:7. When you get it, go ahead and read it.
Come, sir. You there?
Come on.
Till you get This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
Man, listen, once you get into this school and under Commander General Hunter, man, our captain, man, and the brothers in the school that's above me, they open up this book right here, and they go to teaching you from these scriptures, man. You as you go on, you can't help but to get more and more bitter and oppressed because it's like you start waking up and you really start seeing the truth of the society that we live in today, man. Our sisters, we can't even listen. We at a point in society today, man. You can't even let your children go outside and play. I'm being honest. You can't even drive down the street in your car with your wife and your child in your back seat, and somebody might ride past and just spray up your damn car, man. You know how many babies done been murdered this year alone just in Chicago? I'm talking about from the ages of 3 months to like 2 years old. Children dying like never before. You know what I'm saying? Women are being murdered and shot from road rage and things of that nature. You meet young guys ride up to next to the car and they might have a situation at a stop sign or whatever the case may be, and the young woman is left there dead with a bullet in her head.
Right.
Stuff like that, man. This society is so messed up, man. It's very oppressing. It's very oppressing to me, man. To watch my people, the way they carrying on and the way they act and the way they treat themselves. You could drive down the street anytime. You could go down the street, man. Everybody on their phones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is. My grandmother told me when I was growing up, man, listen, don't just be cool because some people got so much pressure on them till they will explode on you. And you be wondering where the hell all this coming from. You know what I'm saying? And this person, because this person they already upset because of their lifestyle, they ain't got nothing. And then they just in a bad place mentally. And then one little thing, what's that word they say, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to use wisdom and you got to use wisdom today, man, with these people out here in these streets. Because like I said, everybody that's not in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, man, you got to use wisdom dealing with these people in these streets today, man. I'm being honest with you. Go ahead, Art.
Shalag, if I could, sir, what you bringing out is so heavy about that, because even the simplest things, like, have you been noticing, like, if you pull up you at Popeye's drive-thru or something, or you going in the Family Dollar or something, and you a patron and that's spending money, and the person that's taking your order or is at the register, it seems like they got an attitude with you.
Yeah, I noticed it. That's why I don't piss them off, because I don't want them to do none of my food.
And see, what you were saying was just so heavy, because like, we're not just talking about what the guys in the street is doing. This is throughout the households. This is at people's jobs that they work in. This is at the DMV that you going to, and you wondering why you having a hard time there. Like this, even I went to go pay my tickets. They looking at me like they got an attitude with me, and I'm there with the money to pay the ticket.
Yeah.
It's just so heavy what you were saying, because sometimes when you do come outside, you just be like, your head is on such a swivel. You know what I'm saying? That it just ain't. Look, you just want to get from A to B to C most of the time now. And it don't even got nothing to do with being older, because like I said, I do live. I'm talking to young cats.
Right.
And they telling me, look, man, I'm out the way. I'm out the way, big dog. I just do this, that, and that. Then I don't got time for that. Like, it's like, man, it's spreading so fast. Like, you think you got time, but you don't have time.
Hell no.
You just don't.
You don't. Really, you don't, because you don't know. I mean, just like, man, you could be just riding down the street, mind your business, man. Somebody might ride up next to your car and just open fire on you. It was a mistaken identity or whatever the case may be. It was in our young sisters today, y'all the boyfriends out here, You letting your little boyfriend get your car and go in, and God knows what he's doing. Then you and the baby get in the car and you go somewhere and somebody pull up on their car and you know what I'm saying? It's just the young men, they doing stuff that's so stupid, not thinking, and putting their whole families in jeopardy and things of that nature, man. It's just too much going on right now. That's how you know we're in the last days, man.
All right.
We're in the final days, man. This is it. The time is up, man. Your grace, everybody grace is running out.
Right.
Your grace is running. Grace ain't nothing but a time frame. It's time to get it together today, man. Why put off tomorrow what you could do today?
Today, that's right.
Seriously. And today, you need to get right with the Most High. When we say that, I mean repent of your wicked ways. Come out of them churches that even like I was talking to somebody yesterday, man. They was telling me like the Jehovah's Witness churches. Them people, man, they are so damn wicked to the point where they won't even talk to you. If you're not a Jehovah's Witness, they don't have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention that they done made their own Bible. From what I understand, they write their own Bible, man. And if you're not in their school, if you're not in their church, I guess that's what they call it, they don't have nothing to do with you. That's not brotherhood. That's not brotherhood. Being a GD, being a vice lord, being a Latin king, being a 2-6, whatever the case may be, man, whatever neighborhood you're from, that's not brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You want to find out what brotherhood is, man. Listen, you know what I'm new at this job, but more and more, I'm finding myself talking to these Hispanic brothers. And these brothers, man, waking them up because I keep my shield on, my shirts and everything else. And everybody think I'm representing GDs. And I had to tell all of them that I'm not. And I'm letting Isupk know who they are because it's time for them to wake up and come into the school. I'm letting these brothers know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, it's like the more I be in the school, the more bolder and I'm getting to share this truth with our people because I'm seeing the hatred, I'm seeing the division, I'm seeing what's going on. And it's only one way that we can come up out of the hell that we live in, and that's coming back into the truth and following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. The Christian church has failed God's people, man. It has dramatically. Islam is not for black people. None of these denominations are for us. You know what I'm saying? It's vital. It's a matter of life and death that we come back to the Most High. We're the only people on the planet Earth that's serving the true and living God. Everybody else, whatever your God name is, Allah, and Buddha, all that stuff are lies and fables and imaginations, man. That's all that, and it's not for black people. It's not for Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm starting to realize, the Most High is pouring His Spirit on this earth, because I remember it was a time where Mexicans really didn't. A lot of Mexicans really didn't want to have nothing to do with black people. But now it's at a point, man, where I'm seeing Mexicans are opening up. The women and the men are opening up and are approachable and open. And was talked to, as they mingling, they start this. That's how I know we're in the final days, B. I can't even lie. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. The word of God is alive, active, and true, man. This Bible is a black man's independence book, and it's prophecies. Prophecies are being fulfilled in this Bible, and they're coming to pass. And there's no other book on this planet that you could go to and say that about. Not one, man, not one. And as far as these other Israelite groups, let's go to 1 John 2:9 right quick. Well, I tell you what, let's go to Jeremiah 14:2. Then we're going to go to 1 John. Jeremiah 14:2.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Now, when the Bible said Judah mourning and the gates thereof languish, He's talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian. He's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, the whole family. Because we all mourning. The whole 12 tribes of Israel is in mourning right now. The only people on this damn planet that's mourning. Chinese are not mourning. Japanese are not mourning. The European is not mourning. Them nations are not mourning, man. The only people on this planet that's really mourning for real, if they care about their people, are the blacks, the Hispanics, the Native American Indian, man. The Bible said, June of mourning, and the gates thereof language. A gate is something that you would build and put around to keep something out or to keep something in. A gate is for protection. The gates language, in the Bible, the gates are supposed to be your political leaders, your pastors. They weak because you could bribe them. They're being bribed. And they taking money, man. And they turning a blind eye to the things that are happening in the black community. Your pastors are taking paychecks and they're allowing Africans, East Indians, white men, and every other damn nation into the black communities, opening up. Everybody got a damn store or a restaurant in the black community but a black person.
Right.
Everybody making money off blacks. Every nation is making, they're coming to your community, open up a store, put that damn 2 or 3 inch bulletproof glass up there and take your money through that little slot. That is so disrespectful. You want to come into my community and take the money out of my community, but you don't trust us. I'm just saying, it's just, how can I say it? I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm not, when I go into a store, I'm going to purchase what I want and I'm leaving out. But what I would like to see when I go into these beauty stores and these restaurants and things, I want to see my own people in my community thriving. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see an African, an East Indian, a white man, a Chinese, or a Korean. I don't give a damn what you are. Why you got stores in my community, but I promise you, if you go out there to their communities, you're not going to find not one black-owned store in their communities, period. So go ahead. Jude of mourning and the gates thereof language. Black people are in mourning right now today, man. We are hurting like hell. And we don't, marching, voting, going to churches and all that, ain't none of that helping. And the gates thereof, that language, you voting, and you got somebody like Joe Biden in office in the presidency, and this man is a goddamn KKK member, man.
Right.
I want to say F that man, but I can't say that I can't do that. But man, the hell with Joe Biden.
Damn right.
The hell with Osama bin Obama. The hell with all the, man, why are you going casting your vote for these people and they don't give a damn about you when all you got to do is come into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Hunter and learn how to follow the law, statutes, and commandments and follow Yahweh Shah Mashiach, somebody that died for you. Come on, man, go ahead and read.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Man, black people are in mourning right now and crying. We watching our children die in these streets, our parents. Listen, man, over the last 10 years, I'll just stop at 10. The last 10 years, man, you got from the age of 80 to 2, our people are dying at the hands of our oppressors, man. These people have murdered our young women, our young men. They murdering the older men, the older women. They don't give a damn, man. If you black or Hispanic or Native American Indian in America, you ain't no love here. This is not our resting place.
That's right.
This is not our resting place, man. Seriously. This is not our resting place. And we have to realize that, and we need to wake up, man. And this is the thing. I want to bring up Hebrews 10 and 26, and it say that for he that willfully sin, anybody that willfully sin, there is no sacrifice. But And it's getting to a point where everything that we doing is on all the it's on the it's on Facebook, it's on that the all it's on all the airwaves. So you're not going to be able to say that you didn't know. Every Saturday, our brothers in all like what we in like 33 major cities. We in 33 different states right now, teaching the word of the Most High. So the truth is getting out there, man. And once you hear the truth, we tell you it's not okay to celebrate Christmas, Easter. It's not okay to celebrate Thanksgiving. It's not okay to sell drugs. Right. It's not okay to be a homosexual. We're not saying something you ain't never heard before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to learn the truth and then willfully sin, there is no sacrifice for you, man. You're going to have to pay for that. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let's jump over. We're going to jump over to 1 John 2 and 19 right quick.
1 John 2 and 19.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 19. I'm just, for some reason, man, the way I feel today, man, I just know that it's crazy how our people are acting, man. We're acting like savages. We are acting like savages. Our kids acting like savages today, man. Our young women are acting like whores. You know what I'm saying? We got older people. Just because you got gray don't make you wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got old. You ever heard of something called ain't nothing like an old fool? A young fool turned into an old fool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's time to wake up, man. It's time to stop acting like the way we act and turn to these laws. It's time to turn back to the Most High, man. We are the children of Israel. Listen, we the same spirits that's on this planet right now today in America. We the same ones that was in Egypt under Pharaoh. This is not our first time in captivity, man.
That's right.
We're continually going back into captivity because of our sins, because of our disobedience, because we don't want to listen to the prophets that the Most High sent out to his people and telling you what you need to do to come from under this hellish lifestyle that we live in, man. First John chapter 2 and verse 19. Let me get that right with you. I know I might be going off. I know I'm off track a little bit today, man, because this is the biblical law class. But what I experienced today, it really vexed me, man, and it made me realize just how easy it is for us to come against one another, and how little brotherhood it really is. Dog it. Hold on. You mean
if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
It's just the spirit of the Lord got on you, sir. If I could, like, I know you got your topic, but I mean, what you saying is heavy and is very informative anyway, and it's still tied to your topic with the black on black crime, because only thing to me, you just expressing how much it pains you to see crazy. What's going on with us. So you really haven't got off your topic. You just elaborating a little bit, and it just shows how much that you care about the people, that sometimes we can get at a loss of words about how we care. And, these scriptures of course, are what we need. And of course, this is what's going to help us. But sometimes the people just need to see our human side as well, so they don't get it twisted, because these scriptures, we most definitely need them. But we have feelings too in Isupk.
That's right.
Brothers in here, yes, we've done things. It's all walks of life in here. Of course it is. But thanks be to the Lord and Commanding General Yohana, that we've learned that it's okay to care about your people. We had to get pulled back to caring. Because at one point, we didn't listen to nobody.
Exactly.
We walked away from hearing what was right and what was wrong. So like, sir, I just want to say that, I'm right here with you, and you own it. You own it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's what helped me with the Hebrews 10 and 26. That's what, because I had demons on me, and I'm like, shit, man, you just don't know. I have not forgotten. Just because I done got older, I'm even more quicker to. I'm not finna let nobody just hurt me. I'm older. I know my body heals slower, and I don't want to die.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And this is one of the precepts that help me keep myself in check because, like you just said, we all, even though we're in the truth, every day we are tempted. Every day, my biggest battle is with me. You know what I'm saying? I dealing with these high bills, dealing with low resources and things of that nature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to make extra money. I know people and all that stuff.
Right.
But I love this truth so much, and I'm so convinced that if I leave out this truth, it ain't gonna be a good thing for me.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Then you run across a brother that his attitude all messed up and he emotional and going through what he going through, and you talk to him, but don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna allow, as much as I love this truth, I ain't finna let nobody hurt me. I'm not finna let nobody hurt somebody I love.
That's right.
And far as my brotherhood and things of that nature, I done got to the point where I realized, just like I was when I was in the streets, I felt like I would take a bullet for one of my brothers. I do it in this school, man. You know what I'm saying? And by me learning this truth, I can't willfully sin. And I know that if I let myself get in my emotions and I go there with these people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no better than them. I'm letting the old man come back, and I can't do that, man.
That's right.
And I'm just saying, Hebrews 10:26, that helps me a lot. No, because it say, he that willfully sin, there is no sacrifice for that person. And I just can't let myself go there, man.
That's
I
right.
I can't let myself go there. You know what I'm saying? As bad as I want to sometimes, because some of these niggas out here, they really deserve it. I know that's worldly, but man, some of these guys out here, man, they something else. I'm just being super honest.
Like it, sir. I mean, you're not alone with that. Fighting that demon, because that is a heavy demon.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when
I ain't going.
And that's the thing. And we all, I think majority of the brothers in here and the sisters, they fighting with that demon, because it's like Satan come at you extra harder because he know what you're capable of and he know what you did in the past. So the first thing he's gonna use is what he know you got skills at. He know what them evil skills you got, and that's the first thing he gonna tempt you with. And we can all lose it, but
yeah.
Thanks be to the Lord and Commanding General Yohana, because
Captain Malachi,
all
the brothers above us.
Because if it wasn't for this school,
right,
I wouldn't even be here. I already know, sir. I wouldn't even be here.
If it wasn't from this school, man, I would not give a damn. I can't help it. I'm being honest. If it weren't for this school, I would not give a damn.
Right.
I'm just being. I would not care. I don't care. Whatever, however you want it. Let's do it. Because all I know is, I'm going to try to be the one standing when the smoke clears.
Right.
That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's just something I'm still wrestling with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But Most High in Christ. 1 John. Let's go to John.
2:19, sir. Is that what you want?
Okay. Yeah.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 19. Oh no. They went out from us, but they were not of us.
Now, this is reaching out to you brothers, man, that's in these other Israelite so-called schools. You know what I'm saying? Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge is the home of the truth, period.
Right.
I have talked to a few brothers, and their statement is, we have a problem with other Israelite schools. No, we don't. Other Israelite schools have a problem with us.
Right.
Those men that started these other schools came to this school. This school been established since 1969, man. Those is men that came to the school, learned, didn't want to be under, like, they didn't want to be in the position, they wanted more power.
Right.
So they left this school and started like IUIC,
right,
and things of that nature. Those for you brothers that came into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, learned how to study the word, and then y'all left the school, it say what?
They went out from us, but they were not of us.
Them niggas left the school because they was not of the truth. And then this the important thing that people have to realize. You cannot come into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, study under Commander Johnny Yohana, and then leave and take the truth with you.
Right.
You can't do that. The Most High Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who everybody knows Jesus Christ, he is with this body. It's only one body. It's only one body. That's
right.
This school right here.
That's right.
So all you brothers out there that's in UIC and GMS or whatever else that exists out there, them schools are not, those are knockoffs. Y'all have them schools teaching that you can rape women.
Right.
Some of you niggas out there still smoking loud. Some of you niggas out there selling rocks to God, the Most High people, talking about you saying if I sell it, it's okay to sell it to the Edomites and things of this nature. That it's just making all kind of crazy excuses, man. I have talked to brothers that's not in this school, that's in other Israelite schools, that's doing all sorts of wickedness, man.
Right.
All sorts of wickedness. Go ahead, read.
Khan. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us.
Y'all would have stayed in the school if y'all would have been with us. Y'all, if you're not in the truth, if you're not in the ISUPK, you're not in the truth. It don't matter. But go ahead.
Khan. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
You're not of us. And then this is the thing that I notice every time we out in the streets. They always try to get our attention. Shalom and all that other crap that they say. Shalom, shalom, and all this other stuff. They want attention from us. Bad as hell. But you don't want to drop that madness that you're doing and come into this school and come to the Passover and stop living that wicked life that you're doing, man. Come into the home of the truth. Come back home, man. All you brothers out there in them different Israelite schools, y'all need to come back home, man. You're more than welcome. Seriously, you're more than welcome, man. And as simple as that. You're more than welcome, man. And stop that madness, man. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 19. Now, let's go to John. John chapter 1 and verse 3. For all you people out there that say y'all have a relationship with the Most High, you cannot sell drugs. You cannot be a homosexual. You cannot get high. You cannot be living you cannot be friends with the world and have a relationship with the Most High. That's right. The best way I think I can see it.
That's right.
You cannot be friends with the world and think you got a relationship with the Most High. I don't know no other way to say it, man. According to the Bible. Go ahead, read.
Khan. This is the book of John, chapter 1 and verse 3. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Is that what you want to say?
Slack it. John, first.
You said John.
Oh, slack it. My bad.
You went
1 John.
1 John.
1 John. Slack it.
No sweat.
1 John
1 and 3.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 3.
Chapter 2 and 3. Okay.
Slack it for that.
No sweat.
But once again, man, it's just, man, listen, we on the verge of World War III, man. These people are about to start dropping bombs. Our oppressor over here gearing up to kill every nigga that they could find, every Hispanic that they could find. They still slaughtering the Native American Indian, and they got them on reservations.
Right.
Treating them people like, man, it's a damn shame the way they treating them Native American Indian, man. It's an atrocity. It's a crime. And look, they just got through celebrating 9/11, But you want to tell us that we need to forget about what y'all did to our ancestors just, 60, 70, 80 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When y'all brought our people over here on them slave ships and things of that nature, y'all raped, they raped us. They even was raping the men. Called what they buck breaking. Ripping our people apart with horses, raping the sisters, just take a sister and just rape her at will, slaughtering the babies, doing it right now today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you want, come on, man. You want to be part of that madness. You want to love these people, man. You got to be out your doggone mad, man. Go ahead, read, huh?
Come, this is the book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
According to the Bible, man, the only way that you know the Most High is that you keeping his commandments. It's no way in the hell that you can say that you got a relationship with the Most High if you're celebrating these holidays.
That's right.
Now, what's the next thing finna come up? I think Halloween or what's this? Yeah,
Halloween.
Everybody finna give, the stores finna start putting the skeletons and the candy and the ghosts and the gremlins and the goblins out, and you niggas finna dress your babies up and take them to stranger houses to get candy from strangers. After that, you're getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving, then Christmas, then New Year's, and all the rest of this crap, man. All that stuff is an abomination to the Most High. If you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, I would strongly advise you to not do that this year. Go ahead.
Salagi, sir, if I could, what you just said is so heavy because it's like this. You know you're struggling now. So when does it stop? When do you understand I can't afford this? Are you gonna sit up here and sacrifice celebrating some wicked ass holiday, and then later on in the week you're gonna be looking for brothers in the Isupk ancestors saying, "Hey, you think the school can help me? Because and of course we're gonna help. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, we're gonna help. But what we saying is we just trying to help you. You know, understand what I'm saying? Like, when does it stop? When do you use your common sense and say, look, I can't even afford this garbage. It has no meaning. I can't afford it. What am I doing? You know, you would think that your common sense would start to kick in. The price, they saying gas finna go back up. They just said it this morning. The rail yard is finna go on strike. That means violence is about to ramp up even more. You know, Amtrak is cutting long distance rides out, which means people gonna get here and be stuck here, which this is the perfect time. You got our Hispanic brothers and sisters being shipped here on buses from Texas.
Yeah, they're doing that real heavy right now.
This is the perfect time for them to get off them buses and walk right into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Damn right.
And you won't be begging no damn oppressor to take care of you.
Right, exactly.
So like it, sir, that's all I want to
Go ahead, read.
Come. Verse 4. He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
So I mean, if you listen to your pastor and your pastor telling you the only way you can make it to heaven, or the only way you can be blessed is that you sowing a seed, that he's a damn liar himself. The only way you could change your lifestyle is to turn to these law, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way. To come into the school and learn how to apply these law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to your life. Stop celebrating these wicked holidays and things of that nature, and serve the Most High in spirit and in truth. Read.
Come. And the truth is not in him.
The truth is not in your pastors, man. You cannot listen to Steve Harvey. You cannot listen to these rappers, these athletes, these musicians. You cannot listen to these politicians. You cannot listen to your own damn pastors. Be honest with you, you can't even listen to your own parents, because if they haven't been in this school right here and learned this truth, they are misled themselves, and that's just the blind leading the blind.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
Come. Verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word in him, verily is the love of the Most High. perfected.
And if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, there's no such things that you cannot be perfect in your body. You can be a perfect person right here on this earth if you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and not following the wickedness of the world. Read.
Come. Hereby know we that were in him.
Go to 15.
Come, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
According to the Bible, you should not. When the Bible says love not the world, come on, man. It's not okay to be getting high. It's not okay to gang bang. It's not okay to be a homosexual. It's not okay to be a drug addict. It's not okay to. It's not okay to have abortions. It's not okay to celebrate these damn holidays.
That's right.
That everybody keeps celebrating. It's not okay to be into the zodiacs and things of this nature.
Right.
It's not okay to do none of that stuff, man. It's not okay to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. If the Bible said, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world," man. This world is the morality of the world right now. Everything in America is against the Most High. Anything that America said that it's okay to do, it's not okay to do because it's contrary to the word of God, man.
That's right.
I'm being honest and sincere with you right now. It's time to wake up and stop being so damn stupid and stop being so stiff-necked and hard-headed. Read.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Man, come on now. That's self-explanatory. Let's go to Leviticus 18:2 right quick. Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 2. When you get there, go on and read.
Come. So. Right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them, I am the Lord, your God.
According to the Bible, man, there is only one God, Yahweh Mashiach, Yahweh and our Father Yahweh, man. There's only one God. You cannot be serving these other, following the Virgin Mary, following Buddha, you following Muhammad. You want to listen to Farrakhan. You want to listen to Dr. Martin Luther King. Niggas that made Martin Luther King their God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that voting is some kind of goddamn righteous passage or something, man.
Right.
That's a sin against the Most High, man. Seriously, you go down there and vote for your oppressor and putting these people over you, you out your doggone mind. It ain't changed nothing in your community. It ain't helped you at all. Go ahead and read.
Come. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
Listen, we should not be following none of these other, we should not be following these other cultures, beliefs, and doctrines, and none of that stuff, man. We should not be, we have Yahweh Mashiach died for us. And far as you serving other gods, we shouldn't have no other God above us, man, at all. Read.
Come, verse 4. Ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances.
An ordinance is like an ordinance is following. An ordinance is like someone passed. An ordinance is like the city. A city make an ordinance banning smoking in all types of restaurants.
Right.
That's like the city when they ban all smoking in the restaurants. That's an ordinance.
Right.
The Most High saying that He made His ordinance for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, that we should not follow these damn laws. We should not follow the ways of America, man. We shouldn't be following Christmas and Thanksgiving and all this stuff. We should be celebrating the Passover,
right?
The blowing of the trumpet, the first fruits, the things of that nature, man. Go ahead, read.
Come to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. Verse 5, ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
That's where you find life at spiritually. You wake up spiritually when you start following the Most High, man. You are spiritually dead if you're not following these laws, statutes, commandments. You are a spiritually dead individual. If you follow Christianity, you don't know what you're doing. Christianity is doing nothing but destroying you, and you're gonna go straight. You're gonna die. You're gonna be judged, and you're gonna die in your sins following the Christianity. You're gonna die in your sins if you follow Islam. You're gonna die in your sins if you trying to love your oppressor and be with him and love him and all this stuff, because that ain't what they want. Let's go to Exodus 22 and 18 right quick. Exodus chapter 22 and verse 18.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Man, listen. Wait a minute. Exodus 18. I think we should back up a little bit. And if it may entice a man, whatsoever life for it. Exodus. I got Exodus 22 and 18. I think I'm gonna shout out a dog to move this time. Salakia. Slack it for that, man. Type of temple. 2 and 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to move to live. Well, basically, what that's saying is basically it's going around to like drug dealers. I say that if you out there, you selling drugs, you think it's okay. The average guy out there to say he's selling drugs, they're lying, say they're doing it for their family. You telling a damn lie. You're doing it for yourself because you want to drive slick, you want to dress slick, and you want to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But when the scripture say you should not suffer a witch to live, it's saying that if you're a drug dealer, you're gonna pay a price, and because you're selling the Most High people drugs and things of that nature. And anytime people are on drugs, they not themselves. You got a person under a spell when you do that, man.
That's right.
I thought I had something else. Okay, let's go to Leviticus 18 and 2. Let's see what happened right there. Walking the ordinance. We just did that?
We just did that.
Yeah, we just did that. Learn nothing. Okay, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. I twisted myself up right there. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Are you ready, sir?
Go ahead, read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
The Bible said, learn not the ways of the heathen, man. The heathen is anybody that's outside the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Which are the people that push their democracy, they push their religion and all that crap on us. You know what I'm saying? They told you every year, black people, since I've been alive on this planet, it's been passed on from generation to generation. Our great grandmothers and grandmothers and our mothers and our dads and stuff, they didn't know better. You know, they was taught this stuff, and then I'm guilty. I passed it on to my kids.
Right.
Now they done passed it on to their grandkids, and it's hard for me to get them to break this crap, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Bible said, learn not the ways of the heathen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just time for us to wake up, man, and come up out of the slump that we've been in and quit celebrating these holidays and quit celebrating their God, man. Yahweh Mashiach is a nigga, man. Color do matter. You know what I'm saying? Right. We grown up thinking that I grown up thinking that Christ was white. This is the picture that I always saw, but it was something inside of me that always didn't feel right.
Right.
When I was over at my grandmother's house, and I would see that she had this picture of this white man on her wall. And it just, I used to look at that picture and I couldn't put my finger on it. But I just knew something was wrong with that, man. Some kind of way, I always knew something was wrong with that. But that's the sleep that we under right now. But the Most High done brought his priests out of the corner, man. Y'all, you don't have to listen to them pastors telling y'all them lies no more, man. You have priests in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge on these streets in all the major cities, just about.
That's right.
Trying to wake you up with the truth, telling you that it's time to follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man. The hell with voting. The hell with celebrating these holidays. The hell with living the life that we living and trying to love your oppressor. Your oppressor don't love you, man.
That's right.
He don't love you. Jeez, God, I keep suffering. I can't believe this Exodus 20:18. There's supposed to be more to that. I thought I did.
20 and 18?
No, I mean,
you said 22 and 18 at first. So
Leviticus 18 and 2. I said 20 and 2. Wow, your body is the temple. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 19. 1 Corinthians 6 and 19.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of power, and ye are not your own?
Which is saying it's not okay to go and tattoo your body up and stuff like that. It's okay to get piercings, but it's not okay to keep tattooing your body up and stuff. It's not okay to connect yourself to a prostitute. It's not okay to smoke. It's not okay to just do what you want to do with your bodies, because these bodies are the temple of the Most High, man. That building that was created by man and built by man, that's not the temple of the Most High.
Right.
That's just a building that was created by man, his hands. The Holy Spirit want to dwell inside of you as an individual. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you as an individual if you follow these laws, statutes, commandments, man. The Lord want to dwell inside of us. Not building that's made by the hands of men, man.
That's right.
Seriously. Go ahead, read.
Come on, verse 20. For ye are brought with a price.
That means Yahushua Mashiach, he came to this planet, man, and he died for us. He laid his life down to pay to buy us, to show so that we will follow him. Why would you vote and put a lot of people got sick and tired of Donald Trump. And I think almost every nigga in Chicago voted, all over voted for Biden. And Biden is a damn racist. That is a racist. That man racist.
Right.
That's all I can say without getting in trouble. He's a racist, man. Biden don't give a damn about black people.
Right.
He don't. You got to realize that Biden, if you was to take the time out of take your time and research Biden. Biden is a racist, man. And the things that he have done in the past as far as legislation, as far as saying certain things that was caught on tape.
Right.
It'll tell you what this man is and what he's about. I mean, the hell with Biden, man.
Come. So it's a little more.
Go ahead.
Therefore, glorify Yahweh in your body and in your spirit, which are powers. What do you want me to say? How it's written?
No, yeah, say how it's written.
Salakia. Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's.
And that's what's saying. We small gods, like a small G. If you follow, we're going to be gods on this planet over our oppressors one day. But we got to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And we will rule over these people with the help of Yahushua Mashiach, who everybody knows Jesus Christ. We will be in authority, and they're going to be in servitude. And they're going to depend on us the way we depend on them today. If you in this earth and you in this earth and you black Hispanic or Native American Indian, and you think you're not in servitude, you're a fool. You're an idiot. You got the white man education, the white man ruling everything that a black person created, from automobiles all the way down to the damn washing machine, stoplights, and everything else that black people have created. The white man took it and got rich off of it. The lights. Thomas Edison ain't created nothing, man.
That's right.
He took a black man patent and he took a black man ideal and got rich off of it, man. We got to realize our oppressors are something else, man. Let's go to 1 Peter 4:11 right quick. Our oppressors are something else. They are very cunning, The Bible says he's a very cunning individual, man, and spiteful, and his tongue is a forked tongue. They came over here. What's his name? I don't know why I keep doing this, but anyway, they came over here and stole his land from the Native American and Christopher Columbus and his band of thieves. They came over here, man, and they brought all kind of diseases over here.
Right.
They came over here and acted like they was friendly with these Native American Indian, and then they turned around and started committing genocide on these people, on our brothers and sisters, and took the land from them and enslaved them, and enslaved hell, murdered them to the point where you got to go to a damn museum, man, to see how they lived in tents and things of the nature. You can't go nowhere on this planet and see how our brothers and sisters lived in tents and rolled freely and hunted buffalo and lived the way they lived, man. These white people murdered damn near 1 million buffalo in 1 year just to put a Native American Indian in a situation where they would have to depend on them.
Right.
1 million buffalo. They just rolled and murdered and killed and skinned them buffaloes to stop the Native American Indian from having something to eat. Made 70 some promises to them and broke every last one of them.
Right.
Fought against them to the point where they just utterly destroyed them, man. Come on, man. The hell with this place, man.
Damn right.
The hell with our oppressors, man. The hell with these people, man. Everything that the Lord gonna do when he come back, that he gonna do to them, they deserve it.
That's right.
And for y'all out there in them Christian churches that want to love these people, and you want to think that we all want human race and that these people going to heaven with you, you're an idiot.
Right.
You're an idiot, man. Go ahead, read it.
Come. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Yahushua.
Start from the top.
Come. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
That means, man, listen, we supposed to do what the Most High said do according to this Bible. You're not supposed to take this and read it like it's a newspaper and tell people that you are saved by grace, or tell people that the laws are done away with. They was nailed to the cross with Yahushua. You're not supposed to tell people that it's okay to pray over pork. You could pray over foods that's abominable to the Most High, and he gonna take all the impurities out. That's how I was raised, where people was telling me that I could pray over this damn food and everything gonna be okay. When according to the Bible, I'm not supposed to eat shrimp, pork, crab, or lobster.
Right.
Damn sure you ain't supposed to. We don't even supposed to touch pork.
Right.
Talking about pray over it and eat it. And our people love to go on Thanksgiving to those little spiral ham places. And I ain't gonna lie, that crap was good. It was a certain ham that you could buy, and way after the holidays, you could slice that stuff and fry that crap, man. It was so damn good, but we're not even supposed to eat that crap.
Right.
Our people still eating pig feet, chitlins, pig ears, and all that stuff. Our people still eating all the abominable foods and stuff. But according to the Bible, man, it say 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 11, if any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of the Most High. Read.
Come. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which the Most High giveth.
We're supposed to be doing what the Most High said, according to whatever the Most High gave Moses to give to the children of Israel. That's what we're supposed to be studying, man. We're not supposed to be following up and behind our oppressor, the lies that they tell, man. Read.
Come. That Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever.
Man, listen, the word of God is going to last forever. It is not done. Yahushua Mashiach, Jesus Christ, did not come to do away with the laws or the statutes or the commandments. He came to fulfill them. And the children of Israel, we're supposed to be following them. And we are the true children of Israel on this planet right now today.
Right.
If you're a black person, Hispanic person, Native American, Indian, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever the case may be, we are the true children of Israel. We are not Africans. We're not Africans. We're not them nasty, stanky people, man.
That's right.
We're not. We're not. That's a whole nother race of people. We're not Egyptians. We're not Africans. None of that. We are the true children. We are the Israelites, the people that the Most High love, man. And we have been lied to. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping all over the place right now. Yeah, I'm gonna slack it. Let's go to Isaiah 34 and 16. Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate.
According to the Bible, man, all the prophecies in the Bible are going to fulfill themselves. Everything that's in the scriptures of the Most High, from the beginning of the Bible all the way to the end, all through the Bible, when the children of Israel had to deal with Pharaoh and his madness, we was under that bondage. We was under the bondage of, we've been under the bondage like 4 times, you know what I'm saying? And according to the Bible, we headed to World War III.
That's right.
We're headed to World War III, and I'm telling you that everything according to the scripture of the oracles of the Most High is going to fulfill itself and come to pass, man.
That's right.
The Bible is the word of God, and it's alive and it's active, and it's active, man, and it's not going to fail itself. And you can believe in this. So when you come into this school, you can apply this to your life, and your life will change. This is the only book on the planet Earth that you truly could read and depend on.
That's right.
Period. And that's it, and that's all, man. There's no other book on this planet that can compare to this Bible. I don't care if it's the Quran. I don't care what book. I don't care how much information and the wealth of knowledge and the millions of books that's on this planet. There is no book on this planet like this Bible.
Right.
This Bible is the only book on the face of the earth that will give you a prophecy and it'll fulfill itself and pass by, man. Go ahead, read.
Come. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
And the Bible tells us that who we are. The scriptures tell us who we are, and that we should not follow behind these other nation. The white man is the devil that the Bible speak of.
That's right.
Everything that he done told us is a damn lie. He done told all of us. He done robbed us of our culture. He done robbed us of our identity. He done robbed us of our, I don't want to say our beliefs, our faith. He done robbed us of our faith, you know what I'm saying, and everything else, man. And we got this time, like I said, it's time for us to wake up and realize that this Bible, everything in this Bible is going to come to pass. And when we tell you that we're on the verge of World War III, everything that we have dealt with is in this Bible, from slavery. In the beginning, when the Most High said, if we don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, that we will be put into captivity again on ships. That's in the slavery is in the Bible. World War III in the Bible. Let's go to Zechariah 14 and 12 right quick. We're gonna close out with this one right here.
Come on, come on.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. Salakia.
That's right. Chapter 14 and verse 12.
Come. That's gonna be the final place that we're gonna read.
Come. Let me know when you're there, sir.
13. Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And it shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Now, this is said, it said, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. All these people on this planet that had a hand in putting us in captivity, all the people on this planet right now that's doing what they're doing against us, going into their think tanks and coming up with all kind of mischief to destroy us and wipe us off the face of the earth. The Lord is going to deal with them. Read.
Come. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
This is talking about World War III right here. When these people start dropping these bombs, man, if you're not in this school following these law, statutes, and commandments, and if you don't change your life and you keep following up behind America and you don't take your spirit out of America, when they start dropping them atomic bombs and things of that nature, your eyes are going to be consumed out of its sockets. Your tongue shall consume away in your mouth. That's nuclear warfare. You are going to evaporate right where you standing. Trust me, this world is coming to an end. This society is coming to an end. And if you don't come into this doggone school, Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, the Israel Isupk, under Commander General Yohana, and start living by the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, the oracles of God, you're going to die with this society, man.
That's right.
You're going to die with your kids, you, your wife, your family. You're going to die with this place. This place is coming to an end by destruction. Ain't nobody flying off into the damn sky in no rapture.
Right.
Or none of that crap. All that stuff is a lie. Trust me. You need to trust me and believe what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the oracles of the Most High.
That's right.
The Lord, the Yahushua Mashiach is coming back with millions and millions of angels. And these white people are going into slavery. And one day they're going to be wiped off the face of the earth. And if you keep loving them and you don't turn from them and come back to your own culture, your own faith, your own language, you're going to die with them. That's my time, Israel Shalom. I was all over the place today.